on Black Sheep Armory. Today's video is going to be another TacPack and a double upload as well. As I said in the previous video, I was going to be getting the Glock Box within a few more days to a week. We finally did get it in, literally 2 days after receiving the May box, but unfortunately I was out on leave, so now we're gonna go ahead and do our unboxing on it, and let's get into this one. Look at this box. Pretty much covers the whole screen if you don't ask me. I'm kind of nervous about what's gonna be in here, especially with the size of the box. Kind of is giving me vibes off of, you know, last year's Christmas box. But let's see. Get a quick sneak peek. What we got in there? All right. Can't cut too far ahead. You gotta watch the video. All right. So get this situated. Right off the bat, big and right in front of your face in the box. Birchwood KC pistol maintenance and cleaning mat. So we got another cleaning mat, just like this Battle Arms development one. I'm gonna pop this open really quick. I'm not gonna get into it too much as it's a cleaning mat. Just want to check. Oh, that's a decent sized mat, if you don't ask me. I mean, here's the size of it compared to the Battle Arms one, and it's a good size mat for a pistol. Let me double check something. Let's use this. I think those are supposed to be magnetic. I'm not. Yeah, okay. So all of those red squares are magnetic, which is very nice. Unfortunately, you know, with this Battle Arms development one, only those 2 spaces are magnetic, which kind of sucks. But this will come in handy. You know, maybe get this big man out of the way and just use this one sometimes. Also, is a plus having all those magnetic spaces. Okay. Next up, gun tool amp, pistol, multi-tool carry kit from Real Avid. This is pretty cool. So we got a 3-in-1 multi-tool bit driver holster. Next gen pistol multi-tool system. So we got a knife blade. You got your laser sight, trigger, adjustment, hex keys. So you got some Allen keys in these sizes. A 2.5mm pin punch. Bottle opener, nut wrench, metal file, and a pick. Tap hammer, and a flat carbon scraper. Quick release lever, and you got your bit set in here. You got your hex, Torx, Phillips, and your flat. Also has a bit driver built in that's integrated and is also magnetic. So this is a pretty cool little pocket gun tool, honestly. Definitely interesting, and I will use this. Definitely gonna put it in the range bag. Next up, from Midwest Industries pistol caliber carbine block for use with Glock. So anything that takes your Glock mags is gonna work with this. I'm gonna open this up. So here's a closer look at it. And then this side's for your Glock 9mm and 40s. And then this side is made for your Glock in 10mm and 45. So that is nice. You get the best of both worlds. You don't have to buy two different stands, or blocks, I should say, for your vise. You can also mount this on a block or anything like that. This is cool. It will get used in the future. I don't have any, real use for it now, but it will eventually get used in the near future. So I will be looking forward to that. Next up, we got a 5-pack of snap caps for 9mm. These are good. They're training caps. Good for dry firing, any practicing, testing out your firearms just for basic functions checks, stuff like that. These are a very good training tool, so you can't go wrong with snap caps. So next up, from MFT, we got the Ultralight Edition Belly Band Holster. I've heard some iffy things about belly band holsters. I personally have never used one, so I might give this a try, especially wearing like running shorts or something like that. That's very minimalist. You don't really want anything bulky. Can't wear certain holsters because it's not going to clip onto anything, because it's just fabric. So I'll give this a try. It says #1 active solution for activewear, so that's what it's aimed towards. So as you can see, items that don't have a belt. Yeah, I'll give this a try. I don't foresee myself using it a lot, but in case I need to carry, you should be carrying at all times, I'll give this a try. So next up, from XS Sights, fastest sights in any light. So these are night sights. They're suppressor height sights for your Glock 17, 19, 22 to 24, 26, 27, 31 to 36, 38, and 45. So in this pack, they teased a bunch of stuff. It having night sights, it having a weapon mounted light, and also having a red dot. All three of these items in the same box. That was the big thing about the Glock Box this year. And then also I did get a coupon code put in there, so I got a little bit of extra items that we'll go over when we do our overview. But these are definitely good. I will be putting these on one of the Glocks that I do have. You can't go wrong with having night sights. Alright. Sousa Optics Raid Pistol Dot. I have never heard of this brand. I'm a little shocked about the red dot. of choice. As you've seen in previous TacPack, Swamp Box has been in quite a few. I know watching previous videos, they were in last year's Glock Box. I got a Swamp Box optic in November, and then I also got one in the Christmas box. So I'm surprised that they were not in this Glock Box for this year, which is disappointing because I was seriously looking forward to getting another Liberty or a Justice or even a Kraken. That would be awesome. But unfortunately that did not happen this year. Get your sight adjustment tools. We'll do a quick look at the red dot. Decent little cover, and here we are real quick. Buttons feel solid. The battery is underneath, which sucks, so it's just like the Trigicon RMR. This is RMR footprint. I wish the battery was on top so you don't have to take the optic off when changing the battery. Coating on the lens is nice. This ridge around the optic, some of the features and looks on here remind me of Swamp Box's styling. You know, maybe TacPack will step up their game and give us another Swamp Box, but you know, whatever, we'll just keep buying these over advertised boxes like we're about to get something super good. And not. Whatever. I mean, I'm sure it's a solid dot, but again, didn't even come with a battery either. What a fucking joke. TacPack probably should have just included a battery or something. I don't fucking know. Probably gave us like 8 stickers. Let's see if there's any information on here. Probably just closed it up. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have much to say about this. I'm pretty sure from what I saw, this has a 5,000 hour battery life, which is pretty shit if you don't ask me. Most standard red dots are coming with 50,000 hours. That one is, what's it called? I'm blanking here. It has an auto shut off, so it'll turn back on. I think it's, I don't even remember. I want to say like, I don't know. I don't want to put any misinformation. I'm all flustered. Another pile of garbage. All right. So this shit pisses me off. And this is the type of shit that honestly probably keeps people away from TacPack. You know, TacPack is really good with their advertisement. They really get things out there, and you know, the stuff that they post on Instagram, you know, super high-end gear stuff and yada yada whatever, they're not posting this shit on their Instagram page. I don't even know what the fuck this is. Pardon my French, but I mean, Trugolo is a name brand, but again, these non-standard footprint lights seriously need to go. I was not expecting a Streamlight. I know damn sure they were not going to put a Surefire in here. But if they were going to be on the cheaper side, you know, maybe they could have gotten in contact with Olight. They got cheaper lights than Streamlight. They make some good products, so you know, that would have been cool instead of literally. Let's look at this hunk of shit. I don't even want to take it out of the box. I can probably pawn it off to somebody as, you know, a shitty gift. Anyways. Alright. These buttons are really flimsy. The only real good way to get on it is up here. Looking at the box, there is no... I might be wrong. Okay, I am. I was about to say there's no stopper, but it's right here. It's completely adjustable with these two screw holes. It is USB-C recharging, as you're gonna need it quite a bit. That's probably why they left it open and not having to need a battery, because you're gonna have to charge it a lot. Yeah, not happy with this one. I was excited when they announced a weapon light and I'm gonna do this in backwards. A weapon light, a red dot, and night sights. I was looking forward to a Swamp Fox optic. You know, maybe an O light would have been sweet if they were gonna be nice, but TacPack is TacPack. And if you can tell by the videos, they come up with some stuff for sure. Yeah, 50 minutes non-strobing mode and an hour and a half on strobe mode. And the brightness is 100 lumens. Today's standards, 100 lumens is garbage. Solid light is at least 300, 500 is pretty good. 1,000's fantastic. The runtime on this is really garbage. I mean, your super high lumen lights, like a HLX from Streamlight, is at least running an hour on high. So, and that's 1,000 lumens, maybe more. So with this being 100 lumen light running at 50 minutes with a non-strobe mode, I mean, this is just hot garbage. Alright, next up, in orderly fashion, we got a little t-shirt. Can't go wrong with a little bit of merch. This is a very nice shirt. I like the design. Count Glock Box. You know, that light looks better than what we got in the TacPack. That, you know, that looks a lot better. Would have been nice, TacPack. And we got a backpack. Shit. Mission First Tactical Warrior 30 backpack. You got your Molly weave out here. I'm not gonna get super into this one. You got some pouches in there, probably put some mags. Velcro with Molly. Another pouch up here. It's got some fabric in there. Put some glasses. Eye Pro, whatever you want. This pouch pretty much goes all the way down. It's got some pockets in here. This just goes partially down, doesn't go all the way. Then you got this cloth mesh, same way. And padding feels pretty solid. Straps feel really good. It's got some mounting on there. This is a solid bag, I'm not even gonna lie. That'd definitely be a good range bag. 30-liter interior mesh pocket, sunglasses compartment, padded shoulder straps, utility pocket, 600 linear fabric. You can kind of see what it looks like when it's fully equipped. Not bad. Might be a new work bag, range bag. Alright. Hell yeah. Like I said, crap load of stickers in here. Did not surprise me. Let me make sure that's it. Okay. Sticker number 1, another He-Man sticker. This one's a little different. I'm gonna zoom in on these, that way you guys can see that better. Okay. So you got another He-Man. You know what? I might be stupid. I think that's the same one. I don't think that one's different. An X-Men sticker. Another. Let me get this in frame. Another Lion King themed one. And the pizza themed one. So we got these 3 stickers. This one's new. Yeah. Good job, TacPack. Because I need stickers. I really don't. I have plenty. Alright, like I said, this is the Glock Box for 2026 version 8.0. Here's a quick brief of everything that we got. Again, starting off, your A-Zoom 9mm dummy rounds. These are your snap caps, valued at $22. Birchwood Casey mat, valued at $25. That's for your pistols. The Midwest Industries block, valued at $42. The True Glow pistol light, value at $85. Guess what? You could get an O-light for cheaper, TacPack, and people would probably actually like it more. And O-light has holster compatibility, unlike True Glow. Didn't know if you thought of that. Probably not, as we can see. If you couldn't tell, I'm pretty salty and pissed off about that, but whatever. Someone else will get that light. Pawn it off. Real Avid amp tool, valued at $70. This is good. That'll go in a range bag for sure, for just in case. I don't want to carry a boatload of tools. Everything needs to be compact. This is perfect. Has everything you need. Why not? Count Glockula t-shirt, $35 value. Sounds about right. I fuck with it. Glock sticker, $3 value. Cool. You know, whatever. All this stuff was gonna be in your lower level Glock boxes. This was the gold Glock box. So the plus items for this was the XS Speed. Oh shit, I'm blind. XS Sight 2.0 sights. Man, I've had a long day. Or TacPack's just messing with my mind. And then you have your Sousa, whatever, Raid Red Dot at $180 value. TacPack. The Swamp Box red dots are not much more, just saying. But whatever. Is what it is. Not my favorite box. I probably will not be doing another spin-off box that they do. And spin-off boxes, I'm talking about like their little specialty boxes like the Glock Box, Patriot. I know they got some others like the Christmas box and the Black Friday box. Those ones, maybe, but this shit, no. I probably would have rather spent my almost $400 another way. And again, like I said, I used a coupon code TacPack Glock 25 freebie. And these are our freebies. So the MFT belly band valued at $75. I don't believe that. Warrior 30 backpack, $45. That was a good freebie. I can't lie. And then in TacPack's true fashion, 3 stickers. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. I already can hear the comments flooding about, I'm glad I didn't buy this. What is TacPack thinking? And I'm canceling my subscriptions. I'm all in agreement. But I think I'm gonna hold off on canceling my Plus subscription just with the series, the builder series that they're doing. It looks like, it's confirmed basically pretty much. The logo, you can clearly see it, and they already said it was going to be a trigger. Texas triggers in the next box, which is going to be the box for June. I can't figure out what July's is going to be based off of what I'm working with on the logo that they partially show, because they have it blocked off being classified. And then they posted something today which showed a little bit more of the last one, which is going to be an August box. And I'm pretty positive it's the Vortex logo. So maybe that's why. There really wasn't anything too special of a red dot in this one, because maybe instead of Swamp Box, they're moving towards Vortex partnership, which good for TacPack, also good for us if that's the case. Vortex makes good stuff, but unfortunately, I feel let down by this TacPack. Like I said, I don't think I'm going to be buying any more of these specialty boxes, just the Plus box. So, yeah, that's all I got for today. Stay tuned for some future uploads next week. As like I said, we are uploading once a week now. This one ended up being twice, just because I like to get these TacPacks out as soon as I get them. But yeah, please like, comment, subscribe, tell me your thoughts in the comment section.